families in Missouri was one of his absolute top priorities, and that it had to get done. Well, that caused me to think that maybe the governor was going to be willing to talk about some of the pork barrel spending, some of the absolute ridiculous things that are found in House Bill 18. Now, Senator Lemke mentioned to you that we'll make House Bill 18 available to all of you in the press, but I would just say to the people of Missouri, House Bill 18 is a public document. I would invite everyone in the state of Missouri to take a look at House Bill 18 and ask yourself whether or not these $570 million of stimulus money are worthy expenditures. And then some might look at this and say, well, sure, some of those are worthy expenditures, but are they more worthy than the hurting families in Missouri that are waiting for unemployment benefits? As Senator Lemke said, this argument has never been, at least as far as I'm concerned, has never been about the length of time that people receive unemployment. It's been completely on the subject of whether or not the money is there to pay for it. On Friday, the governor said that getting the unemployment is his top priority. Now, I will mention to you that I think the governor probably has my phone number, but just in case, Governor Nixon, just in case you don't have my phone number, it's 13678. The reason I say 13678 is because, Governor, you don't even have to dial the area code and exchange to connect with me. Just dial 13678. Guess what? I've never heard a word from the governor. Not one. Not one time has the governor reached out to me. We've been referred to as the four horses of the apocalypse because we're holding back the unemployment extension. I would have thought that if the governor was negotiating in good faith that he might have reached out to us, but au contraire. So on Friday when he made his public announcement, myself and some of my Senate colleagues, the four horses of the apocalypse, decided that we would take a look at House Bill 18. Now, House Bill 18 by title says Governor's Recommendations. This is the money that the governor is asking for from the federal government in stimulus funds. If you'll look through here, ladies and gentlemen, what you'll find, literally, is some of the most horrific, stupid, egregious spending that we could ever use taxpayer dollars, or I'm sorry, Chinese dollars, to pay for. So in good faith, because the governor said that this is a top priority for him, we've repeatedly delivered the message to the governor. Simply reduce House Bill 18 by $300 million, and we will sit down and allow the unemployment bill to come up for a vote. Now, I could share with you item after item on this list, but I think the chart probably shows you a few that we find to be the most insulting. For example, $170 million for weather stripping, $22 million for a study. Those two things alone far exceed what it would cost to pay the unemployment benefits. Obviously, Governor Nixon is more interested. This isn't my opinion. This is what's happening here. And here's the evidence. He's more interested in paying for pet projects and pork than helping the families in Missouri that on Friday he said was his priority to help. Folks, I am disappointed as a new senator that the first time that I try to work with our governor as a new senator, after 8 years in the House, I've had a great relationship with the governor. I've spoken favorably about the governor over and over and over on radio shows, etc. I've always said that it's true. I like the governor. He's always been very easy to work with. I don't know what his problem is on this particular issue. We've showed him the money. Now he needs to show us where his priorities are.